What's up? Impromptu live stream. Checking everything out, making sure we're all set here. Changing the title on Twitch. And then we'll be good to go. We're going to do some contracts. Might be all by our lonesome for a while here. Oh, we do have some people coming in. Surprise, Jeffrey, Matthew, Parker, Ellis, how's it going? Just making sure everything's working. I still can't get the game capture to work on this new streaming software. I don't know why, so that's why we see the mod assist. But I think I have everything set up now so we can get back in the game. And we might, I don't know, it'll be interesting. Craig family, how's it going? Pat, Rick, how's it going? I got some Discord notifications, which is strange. I should be on streamer mode. Are you guys hearing those doo-doots? Oh, we need some better lighting, too. Better lighting. That's a little better. A little better. How is everyone doing? Getting started this morning. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to make it April 2nd real quick, but we are going to utilize or take advantage of some of these contracts. And we had this sewing one that we might regret, but this is what we're going to try to do in today's stream. We're going to go ahead and accept this contract. We have 30 hours to complete it. The one thing I did want to check on that was we don't need the fertilizer. So we'll have to go pick up some seeds, and we're planting corn. So we'll do that. That'll cost us some money, but let's go ahead and unload. And how are we going to sneak up just to get the seeds? We're going to probably just use super strength for that because I'm lazy. Saturday morning live stream. Hopefully the dogs cooperate. We've been having a lot of traffic drive by the house, and they go a little crazy, especially when the Amish come by and they're with their horse and buggy. But a little bit of spoilers if you're following this series. This is the tractor that we bought and the planter. We talked about it last stream, and this is what we decided on. I think the audio levels are pretty good. Let me know about that. Ray, thank you for a membership. I got to get those notifications going. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I see where you spent that dried corn money now. Yes, yep. This is where we spent most of it. I think it was about, gosh, 800,000 of it. Matthew, thank you. We should get some music going too. Yeah, you're gonna have to look at that for a second. Epidemic. I do have my live stream playlist. Oh, that's going to be too loud for me. All right, that should be good, though. All the levels should be the same. I think the game audio is going to probably disappear pretty much, but I think that'll be all right. Jacko the Taco? Jacko the Taco on Twitch. How's it going? Good morning from Africa. Nice. Yeah, we got some big fields. It's going to take, or there are big fields on this. It's going to take a little while. The side deck is not working because I plugged in the camera. I got to get the USB ports figured out. But yeah, Field 2's it's a monster, so we'll see. We do have speed override to our advantage, so we might be taking care of that. But let's go top off on seed. Switch to corn before we forget, and we'll go ahead and buy some seed right now. Yeah, I think I completely lost game audio. Interesting. Seems like a great map. Do you recommend it? I do. It's been fun so far. I think the biggest complaint that I would have is just the store location. Would be nice to see an actual dealership, but I have a feeling. What was that, Ray? Good evening, my friends. It's been a long time viewer. Awesome. Really enjoy watching you farm this year. Thank you so much. I started as well, decided to put out some beginner. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. I don't know what ZAR is, Z-A-R, but thank you for the 70s ZAR. I'm probably butchering that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Let me know if that music's too loud. Looking at the little indicators on the stream, I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. But what a long drive just to get to the dealership. All the connections are good. Yeah, I like this. I'm using Meld Studio, but the biggest problem I'm having is with game capture right now. But it makes it super easy to set up multi-streams. South Africa. Oh, okay. Rand? Interesting. So many currencies out there that I know nothing about. So yeah, if any confusion, we are on YouTube and whoops, and Twitch at the same time, live streaming right now. Yeah, no game audio. That's interesting. We might have to fix that. Let's grab another bag. We're gonna use it eventually. That was some epic music there. Yeah, I don't know how much seed it's gonna go through, but the one thing I did notice is corn lasts a long time in this planter. So we're just gonna run over our fertilizer here and head back in and get started. We'll see if 3,000's enough. And I need to stop using the keyboard. I have a steering wheel. Bad habits, bad habits. So yeah, this is the Own the Map series, and you can see these fields are pretty large. There's not a ton of fields, but the cost of them is going to be the biggest thing. I did discover, I think you can see, yeah, I see my cursor now. I did discover next to field 7 is a nice large grass field. It doesn't look large on that map, but it's pretty big, and we're gonna probably very soon start taking advantage of that. Oh no, this is the wrong field, isn't it? Yep, one more field. To get cattle on this series, because I think that's another way to really speed up income, and we need a lot of money to buy fields. Some dealies would be beastie on that. Yeah, I don't know. Do they have them? Let me look. I spent a little bit of time setting it up when I bought it, but I didn't completely go through all the options. Wheels. Oh yeah, they are on there. Maybe eventually, if we have struggles at all, but it seems like we've been... Oh, it says I'm playing FS22 on Twitch? Oh, good call. Thank you. Yeah, let's get that out of there. That is updated now. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're here. I don't know, the lack of audio might drive me nuts. Let me see if that is just the music being too loud for me. Oh, I think it is. Just not much audio in my headset, at least. So let me know. I'm just dragging on about this topic, but let me know. Let's lock in here, get lowered, and away we go on the contract. And then once we start driving straight, I can fix my settings over here a little bit better. There we go. Robert, how's it going? In South Africa, it's South African Rand. I don't think I'm pronouncing the D. I keep trying to. It's about... Oh, thank you. That's very much appreciated. No, not required, not necessary, but I do appreciate it. After a night I had, I'm super glad to have something chill to watch. Oh, man, sorry to hear you had a rough night. I didn't get much sleep at all. We have 3 dogs, and they were not happy with whatever was in the world going on last night. It was nonstop barking all night. 1% done. Woo! Yeah. Where my daughter lives, there's tornado warnings there. She's in central Illinois. Whitey? I think that's how you say it. Yep. I got a face. Can't tell if you're hearing my tractor or yours. That's funny. This is Monteith, Iowa by DR Modding. I always get DJ Modding and DR Modding mixed up. I believe it is DR. Wouldn't any small equipment? No, no. You would not want small equipment on this map. And that's always been the struggle of mine. Like back in the day when I was doing the multiplayer servers with the group, I would. Yeah, it is DR Modding. Yeah, thank you. I would like try to do my style of start from scratch, start with small equipment, and it would just burn me out. And I couldn't do it. What's in the middle of the field here? There's a flag. What's that doing there? Watching Ryan Hall live until 3 a.m. And the town close to me had their siren. Ooh. Did the tornado actually touch down? Yeah, what's with this? Oh, is this like drainage tiles? Interesting. Seeding and water is not allowed with this machine. What? Okay, hopefully we don't. It says we're at 15% already. That is no way. Oh, we never made it April 2nd either. Jeez, I was just so excited to get going. We'll just keep cruising until it gets too dark, I guess. Oh, I keep using my side deck thing, my Elgato. It's a Logitech. And it's not plugged in because the camera is. Mr. Z, how's it going? Terraform down, checked for a collectible. Oh, ooh. I don't know if they have collectibles on this map, but it is a tile marker. Okay. Need to remap my steering wheel so I can lock this in place because I usually use the pad next to me. You should play more on Whiteform. If it gets converted, I'll definitely play. I'm not doing any more FS22 though. There was one near the Tennessee, Missouri, Kentucky borders. Oh, interesting. There was some in Illinois. There was like multiple did set down yesterday, huh? Or last night. Yeah, I checked in on her. And then I partially probably why I couldn't sleep. I kept checking like the weather reports to see if anything touched down where she's at, and I didn't see anything on the news or anything, so I think they're okay letting her sleep in before I bug her this morning, though. You know, teenagers and their Saturdays. I will say when I play the game and watch one of your videos and it starts raining the video, I think rains on my game. Well, it rains on your game too? That's funny. Oh, because of the audio. Gotcha. That's hilarious. Pretty good morning so far. Yeah, it's starting to get dark. I wonder if I should skip through. And this doesn't cost, like I was looking at it as, you know, I've always avoided these type of contracts because you have to spend your own money on it. But when you're getting 60 some grand, we could buy some seed. And it'll speed up progress. There's a few more pieces of equipment that I do want to buy. And I'm hoping in this series to use all the money for the next harvest to buy land and start expanding, because that's going to start the snowball effect to just keep expanding land wise, and then eventually multiple harvesters, multiple grain carts, or this song, I need to take this off. Let me find it and remove it from this playlist. Yeah. I don't know why, I just don't like it. But I'm going to speed up time. We're just going to do it this way. We'll keep rolling. It'll get dark. We'll turn on the lights. Let's get the comments back. There we go. Lone Oak. I don't know if I'm familiar with that. Give me an earthquake, I'll be fine. So earthquakes aren't as scary as tornadoes? Being from Arizona, that weather scares me. My neighbors were all passed out. Yeah, I would imagine, Robert. I'm the same way. I remember the worst weather thing that we had was either in the early 90s or late 80s when I was super young. Yeah, I'm old. There was a hurricane that came all the way through to Arizona, and we got some crazy rain on that situation. It was on 17, not 19. Oh, Lone Oak. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Why? I'm new to 22. I didn't even know this was a game. When I found out it was a game, I was obsessed. The one thing I miss easy dev controls, because Power Tools doesn't have quite as much stuff. Like, I wish I could speed up time even faster like we could with that. But I can't believe this is 25% already. Yeah, monsoons are cool. Yeah, they are. I kind of miss monsoons, but we get some crazy weather here too. I think I'd take the monsoons over some blizzards. Starting to get to the point where I'm over snow. I think that's good. That's pretty good daylight there in April. But yeah, Michael, exactly. The stop time ability. Like, I spend a decent amount of time doing thumbnails, and sometimes when it auto saves after moving the equipment around, it kind of drives me nuts. And then sometimes when I just want time to stop because I'm taking a while, and I'm like, just stop right here, without hitting, this option, because that's not helpful. Kind of surprised that hasn't been added to Power Tools. I don't think it has. Save game, add money. Yeah. I don't update my mods very often, though, especially when I'm in the middle of a series. It rained some dust out here a week ago, and people were freaking out. Oh, like a haboob? It's a really good just watch. Oh, one of DJ's videos of Lone Oak. Is that what we're talking about? Trying to make sure I'm following right. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if it's a mod I installed on my PC, but holding? Think that's an incomplete thought there. Holding. Oh. Quote? I live in Maine, so we got nothing 50-degree weather. Not even, oh, like right now 50-degree weather? Out in a t-shirt? That's actually kind of nice. We've hit the 50s the last few days, and I forgot what it felt like. Kind of amazed at what 50 degrees feels like after dealing with the freezing temperatures for so long. Hold 7, it stops time. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me. I'll have to look it up. It hasn't been too much of a hindrance like this fog is, but Oh. Oh, that's pretty intense. Missed, hit the power line. There's thunderstorms right now. Last week it was in the 20s. It's probably one of mod, yeah. I imagine. I haven't even looked for it. It's one of those things I think about every once in a while. But we got to get past this fog. That doesn't make for a good stream. I can't even tell where we are on the. Yeah, we're done. Okay. Let's lift for a second. Yeah, I need to get this fog out of here. Let's just stop. I'm just gonna stop till the fog goes away. There we go. All right, and now it's raining. That's okay. We're gonna go at ×1 or something like that. Let's look at this. I don't really want to do this on stream, but if there's something we can't resist, yeah, we're good with that stuff. We're good missing out there. Yeah, we'll grab this partial pass here. Get it out of the way. 30% done already, guys. Woo! We might grab another one. Can't even see the field. That was insane. I don't think I've seen it that bad. Oh, you're still on 17? Yeah. I'm glad that it's still playable and enjoyable. Was talking with a buddy this actually yesterday, because the new version of MLB The Show came out, and just kind of I don't want to say frustration, but the fact that those games come out every year and people have to spend, now at this point it's like, I think it's $69 or something for brand new every year if you want to keep up. I mean, it's your choice obviously to buy it every year, but like maybe a 2-year cycle or something would make more sense. I'm seeing like a red bar on Twitch. Does it still look good? The quality of the video look okay? I see an excellent connection on YouTube though. JD, how's it going? I would love. I'm looking forward to like late spring and early summer here. It's when it's just awesome. It is awesome here. I'm up in the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Looks good, thank you. Yeah, super looking forward to all my like to-do lists outside. I got this big tree. Pat, how's it going from Germany? I got this tree that I'm gonna cut down because, or it's more, I think it's like more of a shrub and a tree that'll like grown at the exact same spot. But pulling out my driveway, once we get like deep into the early summer, it grows so big that I have to constantly trim it down. So I'm gonna go pull it out now that the ground's getting close to being thawed out. Got my to-do list going. Contracts for what are we gonna make on this? I forget. 64,000. Are there any other ones too? There's a weeding one that might not be bad to do for another 66 grand. Plowing, I don't like plowing. Don't like plowing. Come to Maine in the fall. Yeah, I imagine Maine is gorgeous in the fall. There's this area up here. Oh, the name of it's just escaping me. But it's like the far northwest corner of the UP that is just insanely beautiful in the fall. So FS17 is almost 10 years old at this point, right? I imagine it came out in 2016. Man. I love how many people like are from across the world in these streams. This is so cool. Germany, South Africa today. Multiple different countries in Africa in the stream today that we've seen. anniversary is in October 31st, so it would be nice. That would be pretty cool. Colorado in the fall is pretty beautiful. Yeah. That would be, yep. I don't think I've been to Colorado in the winter or fall. Just in the summer. Went to Colorado Springs when I was a kid. We got Canada in the house. Starting to get decent weather up there yet, or is it still pretty cold? Kansas. Oh, no, Kansas wasn't. Was Kansas part of the tornado warnings last night? Oh, you live in the Springs? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think I was a sophomore in high school, and we went to a national basketball tournament that was at the Air Force Academy. Oh, you can see the water right now. So because it was raining, that's a fancy feature. Yeah, still pretty cold in Ottawa. Yeah. We're almost there. We're almost through it. Yeah, you can see the water now. I couldn't see it before, but there is standing water. So it's not going to let us plant there. I would imagine this field's so big, we can miss that little spot. Did you say that? Ore? Yeah, anyone on Twitch confused of what I'm talking about? We're live on YouTube as well. I cannot believe how quick. Like, I'm not even using speed override right now. This equipment's just sweet. I can't English. Normally in Austin, but that's quite a ways distance apart, those two locations, Singapore and Austin. Ure? I didn't do really good with reading in life. It bothered me, so I checked. Apparently, it's a feature of Power Tools from Mod Hub that I have installed. Holding 7. I probably just need to update Power Tools then. Thank you. I don't English. One of my favorite things on the internet are the videos that are comparing words in English that should sound similar or rhyme, and they don't. And the terrible rules for English just drove me nuts when I was a kid trying to learn how to read. Which I think speaks wonders to the career choice I made, where I went into software development, where everything has to be very logical. And when in my head the rules break, when you have like too many things where like, well, but if this letter's this and that letter's that, then it makes this sound. It just confuses me. Oh yeah, Jocko, I was just saying that in case well, I did see that their viewer count was a little higher than just you, and I am just kind of rambling, and it kind of sounds kind of funny if you don't know what's going on. Yeah, right there, Nate. Exactly. Those are the some examples. M55 Gaming, how's it going? Does something still say happy anniversary? Does this stream say that? I thought I fixed that. But thank you. We're 2 years into this channel. It's insane. Oh, you can't see the percentage of the contract, and I'm talking about it. Let's throw that, like, I don't know where this is a good spot. Let's put it right there for now. Yeah, 51% done already. I'm blown away. We're only 30 minutes into the stream. Ah, this is gonna take forever. Telluride? taking. That must be another town in Colorado. All right, so yeah, this whole area, I don't know what we'll do if we need it, but that's done. Back to this next pass. And then, can we lock? Oh no, there it is. So we'll lower it now. Now we can, oh, nope, not that, not you, you. Up in the mountains, southwest Colorado, okay. Super dyslexic. I can't even like pronounce that word correctly sometimes. Since you're in Iowa, is there gonna be a continuation of whiskey? Yeah, I think eventually. Not on this series, but eventually there is. I have a couple ideas on, there'll probably be multiple series. And one of them I'm going to be really silly and I don't want to like talk about because I don't want the idea to get stolen, to be completely honest. But that'll probably be, it's probably something I'm looking to start next after we get a little bit farther into Cattle Ranch. I want the cadence of it to be at a different cadence. Like right now we're at the very beginning. I don't want to be at the very beginning. We have these two series already that kind of compete with that. No, I get it. I Whiskey RP pops in my head a lot. Like in getting back to that type of a series where we're making a product that's a actual unique production to the game and not just a base game production is one of the main reasons why I loved it. And then yeah, this time around I'm definitely making my own productions for that, whether they're buildings that already exist in FS or not, but I'm not going to use someone else's mod and modify it like I did. I'm just going to make my own. So that will take time, even though I don't want to be a modder. I do, but I just don't have time for it. Spell check and the sentence maker on phones of it. God, no kidding. I feel like, you know, I'm the generation right before being able to utilize all that stuff in school, like the technology. I can't imagine these younger kids that just like on a computer with spell check from the day you're, you know, in school, a Chromebook or something, and then it's got to be harder to learn how to spell and everything. Just can't imagine. The Western Slope. I don't, what is that? Is that the, like, coming out of the Rockies or something? Okay. I still can't capitalize the I if it doesn't do it automatically for them. Continental Divide, okay. This is kind of laid back music. Oh, this little area is interesting. There's a lot to do still. I mean, it says 58%, but it's, wow. Desert Ox, how's it going? A little sneaking in a little Saturday morning. So I did a little tiny, like 35-minute recording session this morning on this playthrough. And then after the stream, I'm gonna finish recording that. Like, this is gonna be like in the middle of the episode. But I'm a little ahead. We have one coming out on Monday that's already done. That's pre this. That'll be showing me by the tractor and planting the fields. And then this one is crop yield, not protection, yield management, or what do they call it in the menu now? Yield improvement. So, you know, we're doing some herbicide and fertilizer, and then potentially something that I'd rather have just, I don't know, we're getting cattle. I think I talked about it. There's a grass field. Computer lab for me was once, maybe twice a month. I played Oregon Trail. Yeah, we had computer lab, but it was, yeah, we did have computer lab. I think it was once a week that we got it. It was Oregon Trail, and then there was like a tank game that, gosh, what was that called? You couldn't see anybody unless they were in a certain proximity to you, and then you could attack them. And then in high school we had keyboard class that taught you how to type. Working on a crop yield video. Oh, nice. I could use XML, but I want game actual. I'm a little confused by that. Pong? That's funny. I haven't heard that. Oh, I guess I should have done this whole pass. Let's do this back one first, though. Right here. Oops. There we go. Do we get the little bit to the right, or do we risk it? I'll probably just get it. Keyboard class in 10th grade. Yeah, that's about, I think, is it or 9th or 10th for me? All the 90s. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool being part of the generation that remembers that Pong was the only thing that we could play at one point. Or the main thing. And I had one of my dad's friends had a arcade version of Pong in his garage, and we thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm planting the crops and getting them all to 100% yield and 100% fruit. Oh, I get it. So you're doing mulching and rolling. Your original Atari, there was a my two favorite games on there were, one was where you flew around in planes, and the other one was a racing game. I used to love that in Atari. I wish I knew the names of them. I remember, we're like getting nostalgic now. I remember when it was Super Nintendo. No, it was regular Nintendo, and my grandma, my dad's mom, bought it for us for Christmas. And my parents were so mad. They were so mad. Hubert? %62%. Yeah, so this part slows down a little bit, but we're about to get back to the big part of the field where progress speeds back up. Pole position? Yeah, I think that was it. That's awesome. Yeah. We had like the little deck that, or a little case that the Atari went in, and a bunch of games were in the controllers. But now, like, these games are insane. You have a lake in your front yard because of rain, or because you have a lake in your front yard? Still got all of it. That's awesome. I wish I did. I think my brother might have all of that. Like, I have my PS3 right there. My PS4 is over there. My PS5's right here. And I lost at some point the original PlayStation and the PlayStation 2. But my plan was to keep those forever and like display them. That didn't happen. I don't remember when those. when I got rid of those or what happened with those ones. Might have gave them to like a nephew or something. I don't remember. Sega Saturn. Wow. That's crazy. Was that the one with it was like the first one with CDs? Or did that have cartridges too? There was like this game where you go through the sewer and it's like oh man, what was that game called? Yeah, it was a CD. Okay, so I am thinking of the right generation of Sega. Oh man, that's gonna drive me nuts. It was like one of the first games I ever saw that used like actual videos of people. Like it was very like scripted and there was no there's no randomness to it, I don't believe, but it was like actual cutscenes and stuff for the first time. What was that game called, man? Joshua, how's it going? First time catching live. Love the FS25 content. Keep it up. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm going through like a creator crisis isn't the right word. Like I'm trying to find myself completely as a creator. All right, I'm gonna look this game up on my phone real quick. Game flying sewers. I swear, that's what it was. No way, it was called Sewer Shark. Is this the right game? I think it is the right game. Man, I'm not even gonna show it. In my head, I remember it looking way better than the pictures I just saw. Hi from India. Welcome to the stream. Sega Genesis was the first, then Sega CD. Attached to the Genesis. Then it was Saturn. Yeah, so in the Dreamcast. Okay, that makes sense. 3 a.m. in Australia. Shane, how's it going? I mean, I hope the notification didn't wake you up. 3 a.m.'s early. Thanks, Robert. Oh, I'm just trying to find a balance of like, I don't know. I overthink everything. Everything. Oh, Richards, that one's gonna get me love. I don't even Latvia? Latvia? I'm trying. Yeah, that may 9:30 in India. That makes sense. I work with a ton of teams in India, so that time difference is very familiar to me. Sick kids from starting school, that'll happen. My girlfriend in high school had the Sega CD attachment. That's funny. Way too big of a game nerd. Uh-oh, I'm gonna hit the pole again. Nope, we cleared that one. Oh, what did we hit here, though? Oh, I see it now. The gas line. just crush the gas line right now. We're gonna do it again. Everything's fine. We're just gonna explode. It's fine. There we go. Lynx, how's it going? It's been my favorite hobby for 40 plus years. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm getting there. I wonder what age I was when we first started playing the Nintendo games. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand comments like please upload videos regularly. I don't understand that. Oh, did someone ask what map we're on? Oh, is the Iowa map on Motto? No, it's not. It's just on DR's itch and Patreon. I don't believe this is going to console. Don't believe so. %. I think we'll have enough seed. Like, should we go that direction now? Probably. That'd probably be faster. Eh, we'll just keep cruising. Me and my friends go down to the Circle K and do speed runs on the Super Mario. Your Circle K had an arcade cabinet? That's kind of cool. That's really cool. Oh, I missed a follow on Twitch. I gotta get notifications going. Unstable. So Twitch is saying it's unstable. I had the hardest time streaming over there. Pro Wrestling. I do remember a Pro Wrestling arcade game. Lurk. I like your name. I'm a lurker. Rescue Plays, how's it going? Yeah, right now there's gonna probably end here before 1 because the new cattle ranch. Let me check what I scheduled that, because I don't want to stomp on that. We don't want to stomp on it. If I was smart, I would have. Yeah, so in an hour. So I'm gonna stop in an hour. But if I was smart, I would have set up a premiere and we could have just like watched it together. But I meant what I said to you on your other channel. You deserve the subs, and I hope that you can do this full time. I thank you. Thank you, Shane. I think we'll get there. I just don't know if it'll be within my time frame. I'll be right back. And I'm muted. I'm back. Shane, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out, and hopefully you can get some rest with those kids being sick. It's never fun. I remember those days when my kids were younger. Seemed like the biggest That used to just stress me right out. Stress me right out. But this is a fun way to make some extra money on a series. I think we're gonna do a lot more of this. San Pedro when I was 8. Nice. I wish I could do a all-day stream, but I got a lot to do. I'm getting the sports channel back up. I need some diversity in my content creation, and unfortunately, the algorithm's not intelligent enough for... I mean, there's people that can pull it off, but it's not intelligent enough for people to have a huge variety in what they put on their channels these days. I personally think those days have passed, but there will be individuals that are able to pull in an audience for whatever they play. It's got to be closer to them. I don't know. I just don't think farming and baseball translate as well as some other things might. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I basically, so far with 25, I got it last night, and I got it loaded, I got it installed, I played a little bit, got my settings the way I like it, I have my team selected, and I was gonna wait until opening day this year for the rosters to be more up to date, but I plan on moving through the first couple seasons so fast that I don't think it's gonna be very valid to kind of be concerned about that. And I'm flirting with the idea of checking out the new golf game and doing some videos on that channel about that as well. But I wanted to get this channel in the spot where I have it right now with the way the series are getting uploaded. So right now the plan is 2 Cattle Ranch a week and 2 of this series. And then I don't know if we're going to come back to Riverbend Springs. It wasn't getting very good views, and I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if that style of content's really going to work to help grow the channel. That's one of the big things I'm struggling with right now, is finding my balance of RP that fits my style of content and isn't forced. And I feel like I was forcing it a lot. You should do the college portion. I was thinking about doing a road to the show eventually, but we'll see. We'll see. I want to keep it pretty light on that channel. Just to make sure I don't neglect this one still. And the idea with the Frankenmuth playthrough on the second Farming Sim channel, like, I got too many channels. I got to figure things out with my life. I'm tentatively gonna start streaming every Wednesday, and we're gonna do like live recordings of that, and then I'll edit it later and post it on that channel. Is my plan for the Frankenmuth playthrough. And there's some other things I want to do on the second farming channel that aren't necessarily like playthroughs or traditional playthroughs that we'll get going eventually. Luckily I have a schedule where like the rest of the day I'm gonna doing a lot of recording today, taking care of the pups, and then a lot of recording. Yeah, I think we will eventually still finish the Riverbend Springs one, but I know how it ends. I wrote the whole story. I think that might have been a mistake. I think just creating the story as I go might be better for my brain. This is like I wrote the whole story. I have it's an outline of the story, and I don't know. Yeah, towards the end, I can probably get Finley. Finley's a dog that came with us from Arizona. He'll be 9 this year. Wow, he's getting old. But he's over here on the couch right now. He's always with me. He's my dog. And then upstairs, I'm in the basement. And then upstairs, so Finley's a golden doodle. And then we have a Doberman. And she's a beast. She's like over 100 pounds. And she's upstairs. She never comes down here with me. And then we have my daughter's dog, who's like a little pit. His name's Bentley. Ophelia's the girl. So it's a variety of dogs. No, I'm using a 4060 something I think. I need to update the description on all that stuff. That computer's still over here. My plan originally was to do a dual computer setup, and it just wasn't working for me. I think I need to upgrade the power supply on the other computer because it was struggling with a lot of stuff. Premiere Pro would crash all the time on it, and yeah. Yeah, I kind of joke about like it'd be nice to have a break from dogs, but I don't think I'll ever have a complete break from dogs. I don't know what I'll do when Finley's mine. Like, he's getting old though. He's like, he'll lay on the ground and just nothing, no one will touch him, and just starting to worry about him a little bit. Seed's holding on good. We got 20% to go. Wow. Yeah, this helps. Like, I was going to do this either way, and this helps the tediousness of planting that takes this long. Like, I haven't dug into the show too much. You can play your high school games too, I think, or a couple of them, or at least the high school showcase. Sounds pretty cool. Gotta go for real. Have a good one, Desert Ox. Thanks for hanging out. Cool stuff. Does anybody have any other ideas of things I could do on this playthrough? Like, we have not a stable, we have a barn for cattle, and I'm doing that in Cattle Ranch, so I was like, well, part of me is like, who cares? Cattle are awesome. Who cares if it's in multiple series? They make any updates to horses and things you can do with them in this game? This version? I have a full house. I have a full house to Pepsi. Oh, 13-year-old. Oh, the dog's name's Pepsi. Hoggy, my weenie. Tater, my rescue from Tennessee. She's a pit mix. Okay. 2 black. Oh, so cats too. I'm thinking about getting cats. Bobby. I'm thinking about getting cats. We have some mice and snakes. I'm like, maybe cats will keep them away. It works. I always equivalent snakes to creepers in Minecraft for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like that's what's going to happen when a snake gets close to me. It's just going to explode. I wish they would add a few more. Well, I mean, Lynx, we did get an upgrade this year. I mean, we got water buffalo and goats. I think eventually, it would be nice to see more creatures like in the wilderness or just out in the fields than just deer. I think it would be sweet. Rabbits would be awesome. Chowini. Really? The Chowini kills more mice than the cats do? Interesting. I've never been a small dog person. The pit mix that we have here is the smallest that I've ever had. And then my doodle, I think he was the runt because he's pretty small for a golden doodle, but he's about 70. I think he was about 55 pounds last time. time. We'll get this done. $85%. Has anybody ran into any contracts on this game not working? Like you get done with the entire field and the contract fails. I learned a lot about the way the game works in the last like 3 months with trying to do mods and starting to make that map. So I kind of understand the logic a lot better. I don't see how these contracts would not complete. So I hope that's not a problem. I know some custom maps had that problem in 22. We live in apartments, small. Yeah, that makes complete sense. That makes I would rather have a small pup than no pup in that situation too. And then I mean, it's like, I don't know, they're pretty much any animal, like once you have it and it becomes part of the family, like it doesn't matter what it is, right? It's part of the family. I think that's why we don't have any livestock or anything. We thought about chickens, but I think we'd get too attached. I mean, chickens are fine to get attached to because they live for a while, but like, much respect to cattle farmers and pig farmers. Now we live, oh, gotcha. Bigger pup now that you live in the house in the country. Yeah. It's hailing. I don't think this would be wise. I don't know if you plant in the rain like this. I imagine you wouldn't really want to. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're like, they are kids. They are your kids. It's like my day. Working from home and then doing this by day revolves around letting them outside. Because this time of year we take the dog door out. They're not allowed to have free reign because our dog door freezes because of the material it's made with. So it doesn't help with the heat in the house. So making sure they get out enough and then making sure they eat. Closest I've had is harvesting a whole field and not having enough wheat. See, that makes sense. That would happen because it's programmed probably based on the size of the field and then the crop type to say what the contract needs to have to complete, and that's why we make extra money off of those contracts, in my opinion, is because it was easier to program. So yeah, it's always kind of weird. Like when I first found speed override or whatever that mod's called, real speed limit or whatever, I was always terrified to try to harvest that way because I thought we would lose some yield, and then there was multiple videos in 22 conflicting results, and it seemed like it did not decrease the amount of liters or bushels that you harvested when you go faster in 22. I haven't tested it or seen if anybody has in 25 yet. When you get back to Farm Rescue, are you going to release the whole story? I think so, like the origin story. I just got to figure out how I want to do it because I had a idea. No Liberation, what's up, man? Doing good. I had we're on YouTube too, so I'm like the Farming Sim SWU channel. So I'm like reading YouTube chat. Oh, the Farm Rescue origin story. Yeah. So it was very large. The idea that I had was going to be very large and hard to pull off. And not be the only thing that I do in life while I'm doing that. And so I'm trying to find a different way to do it that still has the same style of a story and go from there. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Or like, I was William. I'm trying to remember what your name was in Warp. It wasn't Kane? No way. Baron. It was Baron. It was Baron. Got one of the good guys that I was in a GTA RP server with. Gosh, probably 3-4 years ago, almost at this point. Yeah, it was Baron. It was Baron. And then there was the old man. The old man that kept getting arrested. Good times. Yeah, I have like my main channel now is a farming simulator channel. Harold. Yep. Yeah, those were entertaining times. Gonna do strange crops. Oh, I gotta get back to the origin story is basically like, I don't know. Let's not give it away. But yeah, that is top of mind. So the big things, and you can't really see it on the board behind me, but the big things are the Whiskey RP series coming back, and then Farm Rescue Origins and new Farm Rescue playthroughs as well. Let's see. I'm surprised. Yeah, there's no onion, carrot options for farming. Is there no carrots? Like that is confusing that you can't harvest carrots in this game. For some reason I thought they did add carrots, but it's some other root crops. If so, maybe you can do playthrough where pellet machine is the main source of revenue. Oh, like in the Lumberjack series? Yeah. That would be pretty cool. I did leave a comment on, or I replied to a comment that eventually there's going to be somewhat of a Lumberjack series. I just have to be prepared for it because it is. I do enjoy it in bunches or in like small doses, but I don't necessarily find it my favorite thing to do. Poplar would be interesting too, and it could be part of a separate series. $12:30. Okay, yeah, we'll finish this contract up and end the stream. We'll do. I might change my release schedule to not have videos come out on Saturdays, so I could do potentially longer streams on Saturdays, but I just don't want to stomp over that video. I don't think it's wise to be live and have a video come out at the same time. Straw pellets, is that a thing? The reality is the hardest part of making mods are the assets. The XML part makes complete sense, especially productions for me. Like, I really kind of know how to make productions now, but getting the assets, the building that you want it to be in, and then what the product looks like when you spawn a pallet, and a lot of that is just textures. And I was starting to learn a little bit about that, but it's something that I would definitely try to find an existing asset online that I could just apply. I wish I could make the assets myself. I just don't have enough time and patience. I started to learn Blender, but that's a lot of effort. Is there a bale wagon for picking up small bales? I believe so. I think the small square baler and the trailer that it auto-loaded to, I thought I saw that back, but I could be wrong. I haven't looked into much yet. There's some of that coming to the Cattle Ranch series. Like, baling's got to be one of the next things that we do, because I'm not going to use a forage wagon forever. I can't do it. I can't do it. Forage wagons they're pretty awesome. If we had like big equipment and a bigger wagon, I might be more interested in doing it. And if I was delivering it to like a silo or a bunker silo, I feel like I'm better with that, but when you drive to the sell point all the time, it seems a little rough to me. This should be the pass. I think this is where we're gonna hit 100%. We're an hour and 10 minutes into the stream, and we started pretty quick into this planting session. So that's a big boy. I didn't do speed override, even though I set it up to do a 14. I never actually turned it on. Still 98, so maybe we will have to turn around. But this will be nice. It'll get the balance back above 200,000 and potentially be able to buy some equipment to make some hay and get some cattle. Or maybe we'll do water buffalo, but I feel like cattle would probably be better because I don't think we have the ability to make... I don't think we have the ability to get milk from the barn that we have. So it'd probably just be beef cattle. Some Angus, maybe. There it is. Contract's finished. Folder on up. Collect our money. Collect. Nice looking guitars. Yeah, what do we have back here? So we have a Yamaha. What is that, a bass? Yeah, you can kind of see it. This one these two. Let's see, actually, those are like in chronological order. I didn't even realize that. So this one, I don't have the first bass I had anymore. Wonder why. Wonder where that is. But I had this from in like, I want to, oh, don't do that. I think from 20, so I played in a band from 2000 to 2004, and I think this was around 2000, late 2000, 2001, and we got this one for the majority of the time. And then my... I'm trying to remember, this is called a D'Armand. They went out of business like in the early 2000s, and then this is a another Yamaha. Yeah, it's a Yamaha jazz bass, and that's the one that I kind of finished my music career with. And then I have the guitarist is Ibanez electric guitar over here, and a couple of my acoustics as well. I don't ever play them anymore. I wish I could get back into music and get motivated. I appreciate you and letting me be able to. Oh man, your wife's been in the hospital. I hope everything's okay with that. That's no fun. I want to learn to play bass. I really like Warwick. Yeah, I mean, I guess I started playing guitar when I was like in junior high, and then after high school got in the band with the bass and everything. I was probably a little younger than junior high when I first learned bass. It just takes time. It takes time. It takes practice, and it's like... Hopefully she gets home today. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. It takes time and practice and dedication, like everything else. And why is my computer saying we're expecting 6 inches of snow on Wednesday? That just ruined my day. All right, I'm gonna get back to recording. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be doing this a little more often. And I think I forgot to do it. I was gonna add the Socks Way Up channel and have it live over there, because when I start doing the baseball stuff, I think I am going to want to do some live streams as well. But I think eventually I want to drive all of the live traffic to the Socks Way Up channel, and that's where we're going to do all the lives for like the multiple channels. Where's the dog? Finley! Finley! He's sleeping. Alright, I'll try not to show my mess that I'm hiding. Oh, I don't think the camera's going to move far enough. There he is. I don't think there's anything over here that was... Oh, first time chat. Why can't I ban these? I can't believe Twitch hasn't gotten a hold of this yet. Crazy. Oh, there we go. Ban. Boom. Figured it out. I figured it out. All right, but anyways, I'm going to go. Hope you guys enjoy the episode of Cattle Ranch that's coming out in a little bit. And I will see you guys next time.